Chelsea has a total of 6 strikers on their books. João Pedro, Delap, Emmanuel Emegha, Marc Guiu, Emmanuel and Nicolas Jackson. And with no European football this season, there will be for sure minimum time for all of these strikers. And apparently all of them cannot stay at the club. So in today's video, we are going to be going deep into it and assess who should stay, and if he stays, can he start, who should be loaned, and who they can consider selling permanently. Welcome to today's video. My name is Wills, a typical Chelsea fan. So Chelsea has João Pedro, who was their player of the season last time out, 15 goals in the Premier League, and he looked an all-round player. He's a complete player. He can dribble, can also eat out with the midfielders and the defenders, but he doesn't shoot enough, to be honest. Nevertheless, he is our ultimate starter. So by any means, we should try and keep him. Barcelona were interested in him earlier in the transfer, but by no means should Chelsea be considering selling João Pedro after just one season and just one successful season. So João Pedro stays and starts. Then we go to Danny Welbeck. He just arrived from Brighton. He's not a young player, so you're not expecting him to be either loaned or sold. So he is staying, but he will keep on the bench. Three, we go to Nicolas Jackson. He scored 24 goals in his 2 seasons at the club. 14 in 2023-2024, and then 10 in 2004-2005 season. Last time out, he was loaned to Bayern Munich, where he scored 80 goals. But his replacer or successor, Delap, scored only 1 goal, and that's what gives Nicolas Jackson an upper hand and a likelihood to stay. So I would say Jackson stay and maybe start from the bench. The other advantage Jackson has is that he can also play in that lefty half number 10 role. We saw him really doing great in the preseason tour games. And then we go to Delap. Only 1 goal last season in the Premier League. That's not good enough. Chelsea should work to get a loan move for Delap or sell him permanently if a chance is there. And then we go to Marc Guiu. He had been loaned to Sunderland last time out, but when Delap got injured, he was called back to provide cover to João Pedro, but he did not get enough minutes, and he has not gotten enough minutes despite the minutes he could get in the Conference League last time out in 2024-2025. Now I think is the right time to get for him a loan move and make sure that he gets enough playing time and maybe he develops. And then we go to Emmanuel Emegha. Quite unlucky, he had just arrived at the club and boom, he is injured. He has not gotten enough time to show what he can do to the fans and also to the manager. So unlucky. I don't think it will be very easy for us to get a loan move for him in his current injury situation. Maybe we can keep him and consider using him in the under 21s when he recover, or he could be loaned out to later on in the January transfer window. So For him, if he was not injured, it will be a straight run, no compromise. But now that he is injured, it makes the whole situation completely difficult. So the three players I would keep would be João Pedro, Emmanuel Emegha, and Nicolas Jackson, and then I would loan out Emegha and Marc Guiu, and if conditions would allow, I would sell out Liam Delap. However, what makes this discussion a bit difficult is that Nicolas Jackson and João Pedro, despite them being the best two, are the sellable players in this discussion. Like you saw, Barcelona already expressed interest in João Pedro, and Aston Villa and the Spurs have also showed interest in Nicolas Jackson. And I think if Chelsea can get £50 million, they might consider selling Jackson. So that's where the tricky part is. Jackson has proved before that he can score goals and also assist. Actually, when Jackson plays with Cole Palmer, I always say that Palmer looks a better and a different player. But now Jackson is the marketable player of all the players that should not start. So that's the tricky part. Keep and start Joao Pedro, keep and bench Nicolas Jackson and Danny Welbeck, loan out Emegha and Marc Guiu, and sell Delap. Let me know what your thoughts are on this in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Bruh.